Operational excellence is a system, not a set of tools. If you're looking at a nice toolbox that you can use whenever you'd like, people choose to opt out more often than not. Operational excellence is not a toolbox, it's a way of thinking, living, and acting in a business. The system starts with a management team or a steering committee, and they need to set a clear direction where they want to go. On the right-hand side is what we call working on the business. It's about disassociating yourself from the content of the work, to be able to look at the processes and see if they are meeting your requirements or not. You need to back away and watch people working so that you understand what is really going on. That is working on the business. You have pillars supporting the system. A pillar is basically a team who takes time out to focus on one topic and one set of losses. They might concentrate only on quality, or maintenance-related issues, or industrial engineering issues, or production flow issues, etc. This means that if you set up a clear direction where you want to go, a vision, this team of people could say, okay, here's why we are not there yet, and they analyze that. They do something that's called loss intelligence. Then they launch improvement teams, you can call it Kaizen teams. That is a team of people who will work together to eradicate a defined problem. At the bottom of this triangle is what we call the ownership transformation. It's about transformation in general to change the culture, which is important, and the knowledge and capabilities of the people to build processes, to create value, to bring results. In your everyday working life, you could potentially use the thought process of operational excellence while performing your daily tasks. What that means is that there are only two things you can focus on to improve your output. Good news, it's not 200 things. There are just two. You can add time. You can reduce your losses. The definition of a loss is everything outside of the ideal. So if you can do something in an ideal way, you have no losses, that's the fastest you can go. You aim for a challenging target to reduce the losses. That's the fastest you can go. Right amount of time, no losses, maximum output. You need to learn what is really right or wrong. When you walk into a meeting as a leader, for example, you pass through a production area. Did you walk without looking, or did you actually see what's going on around you? If you can see it, you see a lot of losses that you could potentially address at one point. I see these as a bunch of candles on the table. They're burning. You put your hand on top of it. It hurts, some people like that, most don't. So, you burn yourself every day on the same candle. In the performance control system world, which is the left-hand side, working in the business, it's all about understanding what losses you have and attacking them to create the output. You can see trends in the week and attack that once a week. Each month you will view it in a financial context. So that creates, working on the business, transformation, and working in the business. The core is plan, do, check, act. So, where are you going to do these improvements as a practitioner? In operational excellence we talk of Gemba, the place of truth. In practice this means the shop floor, office, or any place the work is actually happening. If you want to really see what's happening and understand where you can target your losses, go on a Gemba walk and see the activities happening for yourself. You have good leadership of managing change, loss intelligence, loss eradication, and loss prevention. You have to stop and act differently when launching new machines and products and new people into the process. Part of the analysis process is a lot of learning. What type of problems do you constantly introduce into your own business?